Okay, fellas, listen up, please. Now, we're here for Game 3, which means we only need to win one more game to wrap up this series. Now, to lose it from here, you'd have to be just hopeless, pathetic. I mean, who would lose this sort of a lead? It's not going to happen at this baseball club, I can guarantee you that. Shut up, Vlad.
Go, Cubs, go. Go, Cubs, go. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today.
Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome back to Game 3 of the NLDS. We are 2-0 up, obviously. If it's Game 3, there's no point trying to hide the fact. Obviously, Game 3, we're going to have won the first two. It's huge. It's huge. We are one game away from eliminating the Brewers, and surely we're not going to do it again, are we, and stuff this sort of a lead up. But anyway, let's catch you up on Game 2, see how things played out. Cooper Pratt led us off at second base. De La Cruz batted second at third. McQuaid batted third in left field. Vlad cleaned up at first base. Bracefield was a DH at 5. Garland batted 6 in right field. Namala was shortstop at 7. Ballesteros was catcher at 8. De Leon was center field at 9. And Ryan Gallagher was on the mound. 1 on, 1 out, and a wild pitch opens the scoring. 2 on, none out, and Namala's sac fly ties it up. 2 on, 2 out, and Bracefield's RBI single scores McQuaid. One on, 2 out, Cabrera's RBI single ties it again at 2. None on, none out, Murillo on the mound, but Sedano sends him into the stands. 1 on, 1 out, and Vlad's RBI single scores De La Cruz to tie it again.
There it is.
1 on, 2 out, and Cooper Pratt delivers an RBI single that scores Namala and wins the game.
Cooper Pratt, you legend.
So it was another tight, tense affair. It was, honestly, I hate the Brewers so much. They're really, really good, aren't they? But Cooper Pratt had a good day. Yeah, I mean, nobody did particularly... I mean, it's one game, so it's hard to say no one did particularly badly or well because it's one game. It's a very, very small sample size. But yeah, it was a very, very tense affair. Gallagher did a decent job, although giving away runs with wild pitches does not endear yourself to me. But after that, I mean, for the most part, we were flawless. Maybe just Murillo giving up a run as well wasn't magnificent, but we were able to overcome that. So yeah, huge position that we're in. And we go to Milwaukee now. We got our 2 kids to come up next, Quintana and Acree. Quintana goes today, but let's check the rest of the lineups and see if we can wrap her up in 3. So here we go. So Cooper Pratt will continue to lead us off, though he doesn't have a very good record against this guy, so that makes me doubt myself a little bit. Judy will bat second in right field. Then we've got De La Cruz at third base, McQuaid in left field. Vlad is the first baseman. We've got Bracefield, De Leon, Namala, and Ballesteros. It's Quintana to stay on the mound for us. An 8-6 record this regular season, ERA of 3.73 up against Mancillas. He had a 6-5 record, ERA of 3.84 and a whip of 1.34. So there is very, very small differences between the two pitchers. But yeah, that is all good. If you're wondering about Bobby Patterson, he's out 4 days, day to day. So he's not playing this one, though technically he is available off the bench if we need him. Alright, so here we go. Let's get this thing underway. Looks like a 1-1 pitch when we get there. Now, if you are not understanding the intro there, we had a 3-0 lead. Was it in the World Series? It was against Boston. Anyway, we were 3-0 up and lost the series 7-4. So, 7-4. With maths. We lost the series 4-3. You do really well to lose the series 7-4. But anyway, Cooper Pratt has started off with a double, justifying his position in the lineup. In comes Judy Garland. He is 1 for 7 so far in the postseason. It's a 3-0 pitch. Garland will advance Pratt over to third. And it is Ellie De La Cruz batting 375 so far in the postseason. A 2-0 pitch. It's into right field. It's surely deep enough. Pratt tags up. There's not even challenged at the plate. And we have a 1-run lead in the top of the first. It's McQuaid now, who is 1 for 5. He's had quite a few walks. This is a 2-2 pitch. And he strikes out to end the first. But we do have a run on the board, which is very, very nice. Cabrera will face Quintana. Cabrera batting 200 in the postseason. It's an 0-2 pitch. What can Quintana do? That is into left field. It's going to get to the wall. And the Braves have also started with a leadoff double. I mean, we don't know how these two kids are going to react. You know, Quintana and Acree. Now, the reason that they're pitching the games away from home, games 3 and 4, is that they had the better away records, as that is a ground ball to De La Cruz. The runner will stay at second, 1 away. And in will come Josh Mills, who is batting .400 so far in the postseason, a 2-2 pitch. And that is a ground ball. It should be out at first as Pratt makes the play. Runner does go to third, but with 2 out, there's no sac fly option. Furness comes in batting .174. It's a 1-2 pitch, and Quintana strikes him out looking. And we'll go to the second with our lead intact. Vlad to lead us off. He is batting 3 for 8 so far. And you'd have to say, if the series was to end here, MVP territory, as he starts us off with a single up the middle. Alright, very nicely done. Bracefield now, who is batting 2 for 9 in the postseason. He strikes out on a 2-2 pitch. So 1 down for De Leon now, who is 1 for 9. A 1-1. De Leon grounds it. That could be a double play ball. And that's not great. De Leon is up the order for this one because we're facing a right-handed pitcher. He tends to do better against them. Chourio will come in now. He is batting .263 in the postseason. It's a 1-1 pitch. And that is popped up. And that will be caught by McQuaid. I did see someone on Facebook, I think it was Facebook, tagged me in a thing of like the top 10 prospects. And Chourio was the number, I'm pretty sure he was the number 1 prospect in baseball, like we're talking about real life now. Because P.D. Crow, I think was 5 or 6 on that list. So, yeah, Chourio is, in real life, certainly a very hot prospect. It looks like a full count on Lawler, and he gets another hit. I feel like Jordan Lawler does very well against us every time we play him. He's batting .412 now in the postseason as well. Teal comes in, batting 2 for 16 in the postseason. First pitch into left field. McQuaid should have that covered. And that will end the second. So we are still 1-0 up. It will be Namala to lead us off, batting 8 for 4 in this series. Full count. And Namala into centre field. It's going to go over centre field. It's off the very, very top of the wall. And Arjun Namala will slide into second with a leadoff double. It feels like it's definitely Namala and Vlad that are going for series MVP. And speaking of MVP, we know that we're going to have at least one game after this. So I'm going to make this absolute final call for MVP nominations. Thank you for those who have nominated already. And then next episode, we will be voting on that. Cooper Pratt now with a full count. He draws a walk. So 2 on, 1 out. And it is Judy Garland coming in, 0 for 1 today. 1-0. Garland down towards first base. Oh, it's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Oh, Garland. All right, Quintana to De Torre, who is batting 5 for 18 in the postseason. A first pitch swing. And that is straight up. It should be caught by Namala. And that'll be 1 away. All right, in now comes Cabrera, who is 1 for 1 today. An 0-1 pitch. And that is into right field. And Garland will stand there and wait for it. The thing with this game is that the commentary and what you actually see don't really match up. That, to me, was something that you should have gone for the catch, surely. Anyway, 1 on, 1 out for Morales. First pitch, there goes the runner. Ballesteros, not even close. Cuff him, boys. He is out. So 2 down. A 2-1 pitch, no 1 on. He looks to bunt, he misses, or does he pull away from it? So a 2-2 pitch now. And that is into centre field. De Leon should have that covered. And that will end the third. So it is still 1-0. And if we've learned anything from games against the Brewers this season and last season, it's never ever going to be comfortable as De La Cruz strikes out. McQuaid now, who's 0 for 1. Another 2-2 pitch on him. McQuaid strikes out again. And it's his 5th strikeout of the series, I think that said. Vlad now 1 for 1. A 1-2 pitch. Vlad strikes out as well. So not a great top of the 4th, considering it's supposed to be our 3 best hitters. And it'll be Mills coming in now, 0 for 1 today. A 1-1 pitch. And Mills into right field. Garland is running away from it. Judy, come on, man. So a leadoff single. Furness comes in now, 0 for 1. Furness always makes me nervous. It's a full count. And it's a strikeout. Very, very nicely done. In comes Chourio, who's 0 for 1. First pitch. Ooh, pay attention there. Beats the tag by an eyelash. That would be called a bee stick in Australia. Which is one of my favourite Australian sayings. something that's really, really close. There's a B stick in it. Anyway, Mills goes to second, 2 out, 1-2 pitch. And that's... Maybe it's not just an Australian saying. Certainly it's something that I've heard a lot in Australia and not so much outside of it. So I assume that it's something... Maybe it's just my friend group that came up with it. I don't know. As Bracefield, first pitch, grounds it to second base. And that is 1 away. De Leon, 0 for 1. Full count. De Leon draws a walk, and he can run a base as well. Namala to the plate, 1 for 1 today. Full count again. Namala, oh, he's lined it straight to the second baseman, unlucky. And that is 2 down for Ballesteros now, who's 0 for 1. It's a 2-1. Ballesteros, there goes De Leon. He's going to get there comfortably. And let's see if Ballesteros can drive it in. 3-1 pitch. Oh, he's got it through, and it should skip to the wall. And Ballesteros will deliver an RBI double. So we go 2-0 up in the top of the 5th. 2 out. We still got the runner at second here. And it's going to be Cooper Pratt, who is 1 for 1 today. 1-1 pitch. Cooper Pratt into right field. That is going to drop in, is it? It is. And Ballesteros comes around, and he will beat the throw. So an RBI single from Cooper Pratt makes it 3-0 in the 5th. Garland now, 0 for 2. An 0-1 pitch. Judy Garland back to the pitcher, and that will hit the inning. Ah, Judy. All right, bottom of the 5th we go. Quintana to Lawler, who is 1 for 1. It's a 1-1 pitch, and it is hit well, but it is hit straight to McQuaid, and it is 1 away. In comes Teal, who is 0 for 1. It's an 0-2 pitch. It's a strikeout for Quintana. 2 down for DeTore now, who's 0 for 1. It's a 1-2 pitch again. And it's another strikeout for the kid. Quintana doing fantastically through 5. We go to the 6th. Dela Cruz will lead us off. 0 for 1 with an RBI tonight. It's an 0-2 pitch. And Dela Cruz gets it into right field. And that will be a leadoff single. All right. Can McQuaid and Vlad drive him around now? McQuaid 0 for 2. An 0-2 pitch, and they've hit him. That just seems completely unnecessary. So 2 on, none out for Vlad, who is 1 for 2. A 1-1 pitch. Vlad up the middle. Pitcher killer. Is that going to score Dela Cruz from second? It looks like it is. And Vlad delivers an RBI single. It is 4-0 in the 6th. It's, it's getting to relaxation territory, which is always dangerous for us. It's Bracefield now, who's 0 for 2. 2 on, none out. An 0-1 pitch. And Bracefield into center field. Runners go back. McQuaid will go for third. And with 1 away, we will have runners at the corners. And a potential 5th run 90 feet away. It is De Leon who's 0 for 1. An 0-1 pitch. De Leon into center field. Go back, McQuaid. This should be run number 5. It's not. McQuaid's too slow. And that'll end the 6th. So 4-0 is the lead. And Cabrera will lead them off. Quintana continues on the mound. It's a 1-1 pitch. And it is popped up. Namala's there. 1 away. All right. Morales, who is 0 for 2. First pitch swing. Morales into center field. That's going to be caught by De Leon, or at least it better be. So 2 down for Mills now, who's 1 for 2. A 1-0 pitch. And there's a ground ball. Pratt over to Vlad. And that'll do it for the 6th. So we go to the 7th with a 4-run lead. It is Namala to lead us off. 1 for 2 today. It's a full count. Namala into left field. That's going to drop in. And it should be just a single. Is Namala going to go for second? No. So a leadoff single with Ballesteros to the plate, who's 1 for 2. A new man on the mound, Nicky M. It is a full count. Can we get 2 on here? Come on, Ballesteros. No, he pops it straight up. And it'll be caught by the shortstop, I imagine. And that's 1 away. Runner obviously stays at first. In comes Cooper Pratt, who is 2 for 2. 3-1. Cooper Pratt draws a walk. 2 on, 1 out. And it is Judy Garland coming in. 0 for 3. 1-1 pitch. There goes the runner. Namala goes and nicks third. Well, we like that, Arjun. Very nicely done. All right, it is runners at the corners now. A 3-1 pitch. Can we load the bases? Garland pops it up. And it is a useless out. And, maybe Patterson on one leg is still better than Garland on this rate. Dela Cruz comes in, though, now. A 2-2 pitch. Dela Cruz strikes out, and we will stretch. Stranding 2, but with a 4-run lead. All right, welcome back, and that'll do it for Quintana. He goes 6 scoreless innings. Sandy Gaston in his new role out of the bullpen. Now, when in regular season play, when he's come out of the bullpen, if I'm honest, he's not done brilliantly, and he's not had a brilliant season, and he starts with a leadoff walk. In comes Chorio, who's 0 for 2. A full count. And there's a ground ball. It gets past Dela Cruz and into left field, and we'll have runners at second and third with none out. Come on, Sandy, man. All right, it is Spencer Jones. Is he pinch hitting? He has been playing the whole time. He's 0 for 2. It's a 2-2 pitch. Gaston is warmed up. There's a strikeout, 1 away. All right, Lawler, who is 1 for 2. One of the guys that makes me nervous. It's a 3-1 pitch. And we've loaded the bases. Sandy, tying run to the plate. It is Teal, who is 0 for 2. It's a 2-2 pitch. It's into left field. McQuaid is there. It will likely score the runner. McQuaid's arm is not the greatest. So it is now 4-1 in the 7th. 2 out, runners at first and second for Dettori, who is 0 for 2. 2-0 pitch. Ground ball. Vlad has it over to the base, and we get out of that with a 3-run lead. All right. Jamie Hoover will come in for them now. It's his first action of the postseason. He's going to face McQuaid, who is 0 for 2 today. It's another 2-2 pitch on McQuaid. He loves a 2-2 count, doesn't he? Well, he doesn't. He hates them because he strikes out. And, yeah, McQuaid again, you'd have to say, not turning up for the postseason so far. It's Vlad who's 2 for 3. It's a first pitch swing. Vlad into left field. That's going to drop in. There's a big argument to say we drop McQuaid down the order a bit, but the reason why, again, I've explained this, the reason that we bat Vlad behind McQuaid is not particularly good versus a lefty, but Vlad is very good versus a lefty. So what it means is that if that almost gets away from the catcher, if they bring on a lefty to face McQuaid, then we've got Vlad behind that is quite good against them, as Bracefield gets a hold of one, and Bracefield makes it 6-1. Go on, Mace. 391 feet. It is 6-1. And are we about to eliminate the Brewers in 3? It is De Leon coming on now. He is 0 for 2. It's a 2-2 pitch. And De Leon into right field. That should be caught. And that'll be 2 away. And it'll bring up Namala, who is 2 for 3. First pitch swing. Namala, that's going to drop in over the shortstop in front of left field, and Namala has yet another hit. What's his batting average this series? He's batting, we can't see now, but 583. So MVP, if we win this one, is it Vlad or is it Namala? Even Cooper Pratt, you can make an argument for. Anyway, Ballesteros, he's 1 for 3. It's an 0-2 pitch. 2 out, runner at first. Ballesteros strikes out. I've got a cat hair in my nose. If you're playing Aussie Bingo at home, cat hair in the nose is surely one of the answers. All right, Cabrera, 2 for 3. It's Montano on the mound now. It's an 0-2 pitch. They are 6 outs to go, and that is through into right field. So it's a leadoff single. In comes Morales, who is 0 for 3. First pitch swing. Are they going to try and steal? They probably should have, but it's not going to be... Oh, we do get the out at first, at least. So 1 out, runner at second. The runner at second ultimately doesn't mean anything unless there's a home run. Mills, 1 for 3. A 2-2 pitch. There's a ground ball. Vlad has it. Covering the bases, Montano. Runner goes to third, but 2 out. Can we end the inning here? It's Furness who's 0 for 2. It's a 2-2 pitch. Furness grounds it to Vlad. Vlad will take it to the base himself, and we'll go to the 9th. And we are 5 runs up. 6-1 is our lead, and Pratt will lead us off 2 for 2. It's an 0-1 pitch. Pratt! Is it got the legs? I don't know that it has. Oh, it's just kept going and going and going, and Cooper Pratt! 391 feet. It is 7-1. It's his first of the postseason. And it didn't look like it was going to leave, did it? It just kept... I wonder if the wind is... It must be blowing out to center field, because it just kept going and floating until it got there. Garland now is 0 for 4. A full count on him. Garland completes a woeful evening. If he stays in the lineup, he's going down. I think he's dropping to the bottom of the order somehow. Dela Cruz is 1 for 3. It's a 2-0 pitch. 1 out. Dela Cruz with a pitcher killer up the middle. So he has a 1-out single. In comes McQuaid to face Newman Munoz. McQuaid is 0 for 3. There goes De La Cruz. He steals bases for fun. And he is now at second. Can McQuaid drive in another run? It's a full count. Come on, William. McQuaid into center field. That's not quite... Oh, it's a good catch out there. He's robbed. Oh, unlucky. So, runner stays at second. It's Vlad with 2 out. A full count. Vlad strikes out. So, we'll go to the bottom of the ninth. We are 7-1 up. Not even our bullpen surely can stuff this up. Chourio will lead them off. It's an 0-2 pitch. It's a strikeout. 1 away. Montano to Jones now, who's 0 for 3. It's a 1-2 pitch. It's another strikeout. Montano looking good. Can he finish things off in style? It's Lawler, who is 1 for 2. They're down to their final out. It's a 2-1 pitch. It's into center field. De Leon is there, and we have swept the Brewers, and we will go to the NLCS. Oh, that is a very satisfying win. 7-1. So Cooper Pratt wins Series MVP. That home run may have just tipped him over the edge. So well done to him. That's his first accolade, I suppose you'd call it. So, yeah, very, very well done from Coops. And, yeah, we are into the next round. And we've got some time off now as well. And we'll be able to go again with our strongest lineup. We're going to have home advantage throughout the series, throughout the playoffs, because we have the best record in baseball. It's the A's and the Mariners have knocked out the Yankees. Now, the Yankees were the second best team. They won 100 games. I think we won 101 or something. So, it's the A's and the Mariners. Now, we've had a bit of a dodgy record against both of them. But right now, Braves are 2-1 up over the Padres. And you'd expect it, I think, to be the Braves. But playoff baseball, you just never know. We just swept the series. So, huge. Absolutely huge. So, guys, that is that. Don't forget your MVP nominations. It is final call for those. There is a bit of confirmation that we've won that series. And I will see you next time for Game 1. It'll probably be the same sort of pitching order. We'll have to have a think about, because there'll be 3 away games. So whether Perez, yeah, we'll have to. Well, I'll play around with it a little bit, but there's not too much wrong with the team other than Garland. And 3 days' time, Patterson's back anyway, and that'll take care of that problem by itself. So excellent stuff, excellent stuff. I really enjoyed that. Take care.